So, I'm gonna start doing these daily biases recorded now instead, because I think it's a bit easier for me rather than just typing out the whole thing. So, coming into the morning, I think ES is the leading pair right now. I think it's quite an obvious bullish bias coming into the day. So, coming into the market, what did we do on Monday? Well, Monday didn't really do much, if I'll be honest with you, kind of just generated. And then on Tuesday, we dumped lower. We fully mitigated the new week opening gap, and then we start rejecting. Then we got this 4-hour order block right here, which is acting as a propulsion block. Well, I wanted to hold as a propulsion block. Yesterday we came down, we tapped into this 4-hour value gap, rejected out of it, holding very nicely. And yeah, we kind of just, creating bullish structure. There's not really many bearish confluences. So there's two ways that I would like to trade today. We can either, so let me go back to NQ. So either, we take this buy side liquidity here, and then we can trade lower, filling some sort of unfilled imbalance. Maybe come back down to London lows, considering they're unprotected. Asia lows as well are unprotected, so we could trade down to these lows. And another important thing as well is that we're trading above true day open, right? And I don't really want to be longing if we're trading above true day open, We also do have this target right here, which I think is the only buy side liquidity there is. The next one is like what? 300 points away. And I don't think it's really wise for me to take a trade with my objective being 300 points away. Usually, when I have an objective this far away and my bias is aligned with the objective, I will just target some sort of internal imbalance. However, we do have this 15-minute imbalance right here, but I don't really, I'd consider this more as a void in price rather than an imbalance in price, as obviously happened with Trump talking about that nonsense with tariffs and China on Friday evening, which obviously caused this dump. And even you guys can see yourself, it's quite blatant. We're respecting bullish PD arrays and disrespecting bearish ones, right? Like pretty much every imbalance is getting disrespected. We're just, moving higher and higher and higher. If I expected us to be bearish on the week, I would have expected Monday to open up higher, and then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday to just dump, or Monday and Tuesday to open up higher, and then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday to dump. Monday opened, didn't do much at all. Then Tuesday dumped, right? We made our low of the week. Bro, we should not. I'll bet my life savings that this is the low of the week. We should not trade back down here, okay? Because it's basic PO3. What does price do? Price opens, manipulates lower, and then it distributes higher, right? What did we do? Price opened, just chop. Then we manipulated lower, completely filled this, new week opening gap. Then now we're just distributing higher. It's quite basic market mechanics, really. But yeah, and now we're just respecting bullish PD arrays, as you guys can see, and disrespecting the bearish ones. So that's my daily bias coming to the morning. One of two things can happen. We either take this first, and then we go down to take London and Asia low, or we take this high, or maybe we could leave this high intact. We trade down into some sort of lower time frame imbalance. So for example, we have a 30-minute down here somewhere. We have this 30-minute right here, which has already gone filled, right? So we have this intermediate low right here, which, we have this intermediate low right here, which we could sweep, or we could accumulate, right? Sweep this intermediate low, or maybe, for example, accumulate, take this high, take this low, and then we distribute higher. I wouldn't mind that. Or we could just displace lower all the way to London and Asia lows. I don't mind. Either one would work for me, but it's more of a bullish bias coming into the day. And that's kind of how I do my daily bias every day. I start on the higher time frame and then work my way down. I'll use, weekly PO3, daily PO3, because bro, I've shown it so many times on my charting sessions, as well as my live streams. It works, bro. It works, because that's how price moves, bro. AMD, every single candle, AMD, bro, accumulates, manipulates, and distributes. But yeah, bro, that's about it really. Start on the high time frame, work my way down, go to London, see what happened during London and Asia. Did we just generate? Is London low protected? Is Asia low protected? What is my objective coming to the morning? Are we trading it in a market maker buy model? Are we trading in a market maker sell model? But that's about it. So bullish bias coming into the morning. I hope you guys join the live, I suppose. Only one person in the live right now. Only person that joins the live is Mu'ad, bro. This guy's gonna be profitable, bro. I don't know where the hell you guys are at. But yeah, lovely.